Hey, what's up YouTube? Thank you guys so much for joining me today. My name is Tobias and welcome to my YouTube channel and welcome to Microphone Mondays, where I upload new microphone videos every Monday. And last week I compared the MAONO AU-PM461TR to the MAONO AU-A04, and in that video I concluded that the audio quality of the two mics were so similar that you would probably be safe just going with the PM461TR and saving yourself that $30 price difference. So in today's video, what I want to do is I want to compare the PM461TR to the PM401. And throughout this video, I'll be switching between one mic and the other, and if at any point you want to know which microphone I'm using, I'll go ahead and put the name of the microphone in the corner of the screen. Right now, the audio that you are hearing is coming from the PM461TR. But anyways, the PM401 goes for $62.99 on Amazon, which is $3 more expensive than the A04, and the PM461TR goes for $29.99. And I will have the Amazon pages for both of these mics linked down in the description of this video in case you want to check them out for yourself. So first we're going to go ahead and take a look at the physical differences between the two mics. Then we're going to do a side-by-side audio test. And then I'm going to tell you guys which microphone I think you'd be better off buying. As you can see, the PM461TR is a pretty basic setup. It only comes with the microphone, the tripod desk stand, and a USB cable. While the PM401 comes with the actual microphone, the shock mount, the boom arm stand, the USB cable, the pop filter, and the wind muff. And if you look at the PM461TR, there is a gain knob on the front of the microphone, which is really convenient if you want to control your input volume on the fly. The PM401 does not have that feature, but it has two other features that the PM461 does not have, and that is a mute button on the front of the microphone, as well as a headphone jack for zero latency monitoring. Both of these microphones can be used with an iPhone or another type of smartphone with the use of an OTG adapter. I have made two videos in the past on how to use USB condenser microphones with smartphones. If you want to check those videos out, I'll go ahead and have the links to those down in the description below. If you are planning on using one of these microphones with your smartphone, one advantage that the PM401 has is that it does have that headphone jack for the zero latency monitoring. So that if you are recording to your iPhone, you know you can still monitor your audio, because I'm sure, as many of you know, iPhones do not have a headphone jack anymore. So that is one advantage that the PM401 has over the PM461. And now let's go ahead and do our side-by-side audio comparison. I'm going to switch from one mic to the other about 4 times, and I'm going to do it pretty quickly so we can get an idea of which microphone sounds better. So let's go ahead and switch over to the PM461 on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright guys, so now we're over at the PM461TR. We're doing the side-by-side audio test. Try to listen to see if one microphone sounds better to you than the other. Let's go ahead and switch over to the PM401. Okay, now we're over at the PM401. Try to listen if you hear a difference between the two microphones. Let's go ahead and switch back over to the PM461. And now we're back over at the PM461TR. This is going to be a tough one. Let's go back over to the PM401. And now we're back over at the PM401 for a second time. I think I already know which microphone I like the sound of better, but let's go ahead and switch back over to the PM461TR. And we're back over at the PM461 again. Can you hear a difference between the two microphones? Try to listen very closely. And let's go ahead and go over to the PM401. And now we're back over at the PM401 for a third time. Now let's go ahead and switch back over to the PM461. And now we're back over at the PM461TR for a fourth and final time. Try to get your last listen in, and let's go ahead and listen to the PM401 for a final time. And now we're back over at the PM401 for a fourth and final time. Do you guys know which microphone you like the sound of better? Take one last listen, and what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go back and listen to the audio that I just recorded, and then I'll come back and I'll let you guys know which microphone I think sounds better and which microphone I think you should buy if you're trying to decide between these two microphones. Alright guys, so I'm back. I just listened back to the audio that I recorded in that side-by-side comparison, and I confirmed my decision and the microphone that I think sounds better, and the microphone that I actually think you should go for is this one right here, the AU-PM401. Although I still think that the PM461TR, I still think that this is a great microphone for the price especially. It's only $30. I do think if you have it in your budget, it is worth paying the extra, I believe, $33 to get the PM401. The reason being is I just think it's a cleaner sounding microphone, and I do think that having that zero latency monitoring on the front of the microphone, that headphone jack, I do think that that is a huge benefit and advantage. Like if you do want to ever record with your smartphone, you know, you can monitor the audio through that headphone jack. I think it's a really great sounding microphone. And like I was kind of saying earlier in the comparison video where I compared this microphone, the PM461TR, to the MAONO A-04, I suggested getting the PM461 over the A-04. However, in this case, I think that the PM401 sounds quite a bit better than the PM461TR, and that is the main reason that I think it is worth going with this microphone. Plus, on top of that, you know, you do get the pop filter, you do get the arm stand, which is also a big benefit, and you know, it gets that microphone right in front of your face. It frees up some room right in front of you on your desk. Unlike the PM461, if you do accidentally bump the stand, it doesn't make quite as much noise as it does when you accidentally hit this stand on the PM461. So that's what I think, but you guys heard the same exact audio that I heard. I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you think it's worth paying the extra money to get the PM401? Let me know down in the comments below. Once again, I will have the Amazon pages for these microphones linked down in the description of this video in case you want to check them out for yourself. And if you like this video, or if this video helped you out, I would really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. That would help me out so much. And if you would like to see more videos by me in the future, make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe button and also hit that bell notifications button. I upload new microphone videos every Monday. I call it Microphone Mondays. On Wednesdays, I post reviews on any product or videos on any topic, and then Fridays, I call them Fish Fridays. I post videos on aquariums, ponds, fish, all that kind of stuff. If any of that sounds like stuff that you might be interested in, you definitely want to go down there and hit that subscribe button. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, I'll go ahead and put my handle right here. It's @YT_Tobias, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Peace.